Billy Porter. Welcome to the
Yeah,
Daily Social Distancing Show. Nice to see you.
good to see you too, sir.
I have to say, you are the most stylish at-home person I have seen. I feel like you don't understand the rules of coronavirus.
My stylist made me dress up for you. It's very important.
But I've got Corona swag. I wear sweats now. That's what I do.
I love it. I'm gonna put my sweats on right after, just
Well,
to see.
yeah, I was hoping, I
Bad
was actually
combo.
hoping you would show me like what is Billy Porter's version of at, because you always do that. You take what everybody's wearing and you take it to the next level. Whether it's like a Met Gala look,
I'm
whether
gonna
it's
tell you
a
what my next level is right now. I don't have no pants on. That's my next level. That's how Billy Porter's doing it. Only the top half.
Oh, so what you're saying is it's all class and then all ass. That's what you're
All
saying.
class and all ass.
Okay, I like it. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me today. You are one of those people who is doing everything all of the time, and now it feels like the world has come to a stop. And you were one of the people where I wondered, I was like, so what is Billy doing now? Did you take a break, or are you just working more from home?
Well, it's twofold. Yes and yes. I am taking a break. I am learning what self-care is. I am learning what boundaries are. I'm learning what balance is. I really do have a place and a space to breathe in this time, and I know how blessed I am to have that. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm using that. With that said, I do wake up every morning at 5 a.m. and write until 10 because I'm working on a memoir. I'm working on a children's picture book. I wrote a pilot. I'm writing a musical. I'm a creative person,
Wow.
and I have been a freelance creative person for my whole life. So this is what I've done my whole life. This is no
Right.
different from what I've
Right.
always had to just fill my own time up. So that's not new. The terror that comes along with this time is the hard part.
Right. You've responded to that, and I think you're one of the
You
most
think so?
politically engaged celebrities I know of. You've never been afraid to make your voice. Yeah, I think so. You've
No,
never been
I'm
afraid
not.
to say, to speak your mind. You've never been afraid to get involved. Obviously, you've been fighting for gay
Yeah.
rights. You've been
I mean, I'm
fighting for equality, and now you're fighting for people to vote. Tell me about your new song. Tell me how it was inspired and why you chose the music you chose.
I'm first generation post civil rights movement, right? And then I came out during the AIDS crisis. Activism is in my DNA. I'm a music man. When I was growing up, there was a thing called protest music. That was a genre. And so, way back in September, I knew that the election was coming up. I know that I have this newfound platform of whatever you call it.
Hmm.
And I wanted to make sure that I was doing my part and showing up and using my platform and my powers for good because um, there's a monster in the White House and we have to get him out, however we must. And so I just want to make sure that I'm doing my part. So we put this thing together with the hope that it might engage, ignite,
Hmm.
remind people that the power is in us. We, the people, have the power to change. And we got to get out and vote and do that.
Well, how would you respond to people who say, Billy, I don't see the point in voting? A lot of young people might say, there's no point, nothing changes, the world is always going to be the same, one administration to the next, there's not a big shift. How would you respond to those people as someone who said you are first generation civil rights and you fought for gay rights as well?
I mean, I have seen it. I've lived through it. And I think the challenge right now and the disconnect is the wild, wild west that we're in of this technology, of this online technology. We have to figure out how to bring in the tenets of how we were activists during the civil rights movement, whether it's the sit-in, the bus boycotts, the bridge, blah, 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 whatever,
Hmm. Hmm.
and meld that together with what we can do with technology. And that will be the new way that we can activate. But we haven't gotten there yet. It's like
Right.
sitting behind my computer and twittering is not activism, y'all. And I say that to myself too. It's like I'm not sure where we begin. We're already in it. Somebody has to plan the stuff. You know, that's not my skill set, but I can sing a mean song when it is playing.
Amen to that, my friend. Well, I know I got to let you go. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you for looking stylish. I'll just believe that there are no pants, because I feel like if you stand up, you're going to disappoint me. And hopefully I'll see you on the other side. Thank you so much, Billy. I'll see you again.
Bye.